Have you ever had an apricot hard lemonade?
I have not. I'm Greg.
I'm Julie, and we're the Crafty Winers. And I have not either.
And the reason we're doing apricot is because we realized that we didn't have Brewer's Best Peach. So we switched plans. Instead of doing a peach lemonade, we're going to do an apricot lemonade. And it's going to be good, dang it.
Yeah, that's right. And when we get the peach, we'll do a peach.
So this is our base hard lemonade. You can watch our base hard lemonade video to see how we made it. But it's going to be a 7% ABV lemonade, around 3.8 pH. Mm-hmm. And that video will give you links to what pH means and what sorbates and all the additives that we had to put in here to make this as clear as it is. Now there is some sediment down at the bottom.
Yeah.
It's a very, very thin layer. And a lot of times we will rack that. We'll move this into another container to get rid of that layer. But in this case, partly because it's 6:30 and the dogs haven't had food yet.
Neither have we.
And neither have we. And partly because it's really not a very thick layer of sediment. And then finally, because we're going to cold crash this anyway, which will make everything float down to the bottom, we're going to skip it. So that means that when we put the flavor and the lemonade and stuff in here, concentrate, it is going to stir it up, make it cloudy. So just picture how clear this is right now.
And it'll be that clear again.
It'll be that clear, or more so again when we're done. But for right now, we're going to make it cloudy. And this has got some pulp in it too, which will make it cloudy. So apricot, she already decided that, especially since it's a lemonade, we want a whole can of lemonade concentrate to add back in here. If we tasted this right now, which we're not going to do, it would not be very pleasant. It's going to be, there's going to be like a lemon sourness, acidic sourness, and an alcohol taste because it is what ABV? Do we know? She's going to figure that out using our tool at craftywiners.com/tools. Our calculate ABV tool. What was the final?
6.8.
Pretty close to 7.
Yep.
So we are going to put the whole can in there.
From experience, all of our lemonades are better with the whole can. I just saw that was going to splash me right in the face. It gives it that nice lemonade taste, but it also adds sweetness. And it just seems to be necessary in lemonade.
You're a whole lot better off using a can of frozen concentrate rather than juice because this is concentrate. It's not going to water down the beverage as much.
You'd have to use a lot more if it wasn't concentrate, and then you really would dilute your beverage.
She put this was frozen. She followed the directions and put it in the microwave. But as she pointed out,
their directions lie.
She already had to do it a lot longer than it said, and it still is. There's still a snowball of lemonade in here.
I thought there was less than that, or I would have done it for another 30 seconds. But it says a minute on the can, and I put it in for 2.5.
It's nothing that a little time of some stirring won't fix. That snowball is getting smaller already. Down to a large piece of hail size. Let me get the rest of the concentrate out of this, too.
I was telling him that when we switched tracks and did apricot instead of peach, that my favorite, not my favorite, but one of my favorite ciders that we've ever done, and there is a video on it, is the apricot cider, hard cider. It's so yummy. So I really think that it'll be good in lemonade too. I think it's going to be awesome.
Should have crushed that while I had a chance. Hit that with something.
With what?
Smash it. Yay. Okay.
Teamwork.
So we can taste this now, and this will be a tasty hard lemonade without any flavor. And maybe we should do that just to...
You know, I haven't tasted it plain for quite a while.
But
it is good plain.
This is, if you want just a regular, nice, hard lemonade without any flavor added, follow our base recipe and then put a can of concentrate back in it, and you've got probably a really good lemonade. Yep. So now, this is Brewer's Best Apricot. And it probably has a little bit of oil.
And also, we found out it has a little bit of sugar in it too.
Yeah, so
But I sorbated.
She sorbated this. That's an important distinction. Watch our deep dive on additives to see why you need sorbate. But basically, if you don't put sorbate in it, and you put lemonade concentrate, which has sugar in it, into here, there's a good chance when this warms up, if it warms up, that it starts fermenting again.
Yeah.
And that would make it taste bad. It's going to be higher alcohol and lose all of the sweetness that you put in it and a lot of the lemon flavor. So you don't want that to happen. Mm-mm. But also, yes, this Brewer's Best also has sugar in it.
Yep.
High fructose corn syrup is the third ingredient after water and propylene glycol.
I don't remember what video it is we did that we realized it had something in it. Oh, I think it was because we thought something started fermenting again. And so we started looking at all the ingredients of everything, and it didn't. Nothing. It wasn't fermenting again. Moral, long story short. But it does have sugar.
But we're not afraid of that because we have sorbated this. So,
I got the half teaspoon because I thought that was probably okay. Or do you want to do quarter?
I don't know how much apricot flavor that we're looking for, but I know half is safe. I'll do half at a time for a minute, and we'll see how that goes, and then decide if we want to put 2 at a time. I know it's going to take more than half, though. But do we want it to be just a hint of apricot, or apricot and then lemon? And if that's the case, we're going to be using a lot of this bottle. If you want just a hint, I'm guessing just a couple teaspoons will be enough.
We will see. I'll know it when I taste it.
Pippin is prowling. What are you doing, Pippin? Around and around and around the room. She wants us to know that it is well past dinner time now. Even though it's only 30 minutes past dinner time. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's definitely going to need more because I don't taste apricot yet. I forgot that Brewer's Best isn't quite as strong as the baking extracts.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
So I can go for broke and put 3 of these in there, and that'll take us to 2 teaspoons.
Probably safe doing that, to be honest.
Save us a little time. Okay, so that is 2 teaspoons total. And I would expect we'd be able to start tasting it now. This usually, a lot of these Brewer's Best have oil in them. And this has propylene glycol in it, which is usually used to make the oil break down. But there isn't anything that says it has oil. So that's a little weird.
I know the baking ones have a little bit of oil.
I don't see oil either. If there is oil, it's obviously oil and water don't mix very well. So you'd a lot of times see it floating, and I don't see that either, which leads me to believe there isn't oil in this. But if there was when we first carbonate it, it usually makes it meld pretty well. If you don't taste it, I don't need to.
Well, just, for the heck of it. There's something there.
Yeah, it's just starting. I think we double it.
Okay.
So, why don't I grab a teaspoon? Going for broke here. Doing 2 teaspoons.
I think it needs a little more, but it's, I can tell it's going to be good.
Another 2?
Yeah. You just really can't overpower the lemon.
Yeah, lemon is hard to get past. Apricot's not a real dominant flavor.
True.
What's our total now?
2, 2, 6. Are we breaking some kind of rule? It says for beer and wine. We're using it for hard lemonade. We also use it for cider.
I think they need to expand their horizons a little.
I think so too. Now I can tell there's an apricot. It's lemon up front and then apricot in the back. I feel like I'm describing a mullet.
I don't know why that same image came to my head. All business in the back.
No,
Okay.
in the front. It's business in the front, party in the back.
Let's put more, but how much? Another 2? Is that too much?
I don't know. No, I think it'll be okay. she says before tasting it.
These are heaping as much as you can have liquid heaping. Not necessarily on purpose, just I'm not being really accurate.
That's alright.
So we're down to half a bottle of this, and I think it was almost full when we started, but
It was almost
you can do
full.
the math and figure out, because we're at 8 now. And how many ounces total is that?
4 fluid ounces. It's subtle, but I like it. What do you think? I mean, the lemonade is probably not in danger of losing the lemon flavor.
I would say 8 out of 10 people that you gave this to wouldn't know that there was apricot. But is that bad? It's still, I think it adds something to it. 2 more?
Let's do 2 more.
Now, we don't have any apricot syrup, right?
I don't think so. We just have peach. We have peach syrup, but we don't have peach extract. We have apricot extract, but we don't have apricot syrup. I can tell. I can taste the apricot.
I think maybe we stop there.
So that was a total of 2, 4, 6, 8.
This is very much not a sweet lemonade now, and I don't know if it's this. I think maybe it brought the sweetness down a little bit. It kind of brought the tart up. So it's different than it was when we started for sure. But it has apricot back end.
Yeah. I don't think it's too tart.
I don't think so either.
I like it. I'll drink it.
No, I think it's good, but it's going to be, it's as we know when we carbonate it, it's going to be different too.
I know.
So that's always a little bit of a gamble, just because we're not terribly good at predicting what carbonation changes. Carbonic acid is going to end up making it a little more bitter, and that bitterness somehow changes a flavor. We just don't always know which flavor it's going to be that it changes, but we'll find out. You'll find out with us. I think it's good. It's gonna be good.
Yep.
So we are going to put this in the fridge for 3 days to cold crash. It's actually going to end up being probably 4 days or 5 days before I take it out of the fridge and carbonate this. So when we come back, we'll be tasting the carbonated finished product to see how we did or didn't do. Well, I guess we did. We didn't do it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we'll see you then.
It has been a week, and exactly a week, and we're done with this. We just bottled it not too long ago, and we're ready to taste it. We have not tasted it yet. Not carbonated, anyway.
Yep. I had no doubt that it was carbonated well, because I didn't fight this one as much as I fought the Fireball one that we did, but yeah,
it's very carbonated.
Very carbonated. She gets her own taste. We just got done making a peach, which is what this was going to be if you watched the beginning. And then we realized we didn't have the flavorings we wanted, so we did get them, and so we were just tasting peach before it was carbonated. So this is going to be a little different than that. But
A little different.
yeah, it hits you at the back.
Yeah. It's not a super strong flavor, but apricot isn't.
That's pretty good.
But it's good.
And it's not
very
it's
fizzy.
not sweet. And it's got just, I think, almost the perfect amount of flavor.
It's got, you can definitely tell it's a lemonade. And there's it's not overpowering apricot, but it's there.
You could drink a lot of this on a hot summer day.
Meanwhile, there's snow outside, but
Yeah, next week is Christmas, but it's a hot summer day someplace.
someplace, just not here. Yes, I'm happy with it. I think it's good.
I don't know how we could improve on it, actually. So the totals were...
We put in the 12 ounces of lemonade concentrate and a total of 10 teaspoons of extract. It was a lot of extract, but that's because apricot is just a real
underwhelming.
mellow flavor. But yeah, it turned out good.
And that was all extract,
Yeah, we didn't use any syrup.
which explains why it's not sweet. So yeah, this is good.
I like it. Well, when you say not sweet, that's misleading. It's as sweet as a lemonade would be. Like when you make from the concentrate.
It's not overly sweet.
It's not overly sweet. It's yummy. Oh, we have to bring back our rating system. I'll just write it down on the batch notes since we don't have pieces of paper. But remember our Corgi Paws?
It's been a year. Corgi Paws? Why do we use Corgi Paws? Pippin? Pippin? Do you want paws? You get in on this? Not really.
Give me a paw? Paw? Good
She
girl.
just wants to sleep. Nori, come here. Can I get paws?
Paw? No, she's gonna stretch first.
Paws?
Paw? Give me a paw. Paw. Hi, 10.
I know you're talking human, but
five.
I don't know what you're saying.
High five.
Human. Whoa! Almost fell over.
High five. Oh. High five. High five.
Pippin's kind of making it tough.
Okay, well,
Anyway,
so our rating system that we completely forgot to continue doing is 4 Corgi Paws and up to 4 Corgi Paws because they only have 4 paws. And if it's super good, you throw in a nose, one of their cold noses.
okay.
So,
I probably said I'm not the hugest apricot fan, so that is going to influence my rating. But
that's fine. You can be honest. What does that remind
one
you
more
of?
drink.
Be honest.
Yeah, so-
Princess Bride, this is for posterity. So be honest.
Is this where we cheers Rob Reiner?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've done a lot of lemonades, so I am weighing this against all of the lemonades. I am going to give it 3 Corgi Paws.
That's what I give it to.
Okay.
So that's what it really is. There's no doubt. It is 3.
3 Corgi Paws. Yay!
Yeah, it's good. So if you're looking for a good lemonade, this is a good one to try.
It is.
Easy.
And it'll...
I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it either. Mystery Man. Oh, we better put some more in our glass. We need something to cheers with, you know.
Next and last is Fireball cider.
Oh, yeah. We saved that for last because,
It's the last
well,
tasting.
Fireball.
Need to say no more.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching another one of our videos. Hope you enjoyed it. Give it a try. Let us know how it turned out. Please like the video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. If you have, we thank you very much for your support. Until next time, cheers!